All right, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Hood, man. I'm hollering at y'all from my studio right here in the Chi-Town area, Chicago. I'm talking to y'all today about the craziness going down at the Capitol. All the people up there protesting and having issues. I want to know what y'all think about that, man. I want to know what you feel and what you think should happen to the people that's doing it. What do you think is going on? Why is it happening? How do we fix it? Who's right? Who's wrong? And things of that nature, man. If y'all can help me understand this, because I'm just one of those people that I try not to focus on stuff. I try not to follow it. I try not to keep my mind on it because it's really sad that we all have to deal with stuff like that. It's not no togetherness. It's not no brotherly love, and it should be. It should be that. It should be that over everything. And now it's time for the excuses. Everybody gonna start making excuses for the white people who did some heinous ass crimes. And then you'll eventually start hearing black people concur. Watch how loud this can be. The beginning part is loud, and then it quiets up at the end. The closer it gets, the quieter it gets. The left farther away it is. Oh, see that hand? That's the left hand right there. Man, come on, my jump shot killed a game. So it just makes you think, like, why is this happening? Why is black people dealing with stupid as shit like this, man? I don't have an answer for you. I tried to get an answer from Twitter, from Instagram, and you don't hear too many people talking about it because I know a lot of black people are just confused. It's like, we shouldn't be dealing with this as blacks. We should be easily just going out there and living our life and having a good ass time like every other American, but you know they make that next to impossible to do. So all I can say is that we got to try to stick together. I'm leaving some information here. So I got to do what I got to do. And bam, so I'm not even going to finish doing the rest. I'm just going to hit go. So I ask y'all, man, what do we do as a culture? What do we do as a people? What do we do as black humans? Like, what do we do? Is it okay for the people to disrespect America and disrespect us? Should we be starting our own militia and our own army so that when stuff like that happens, we'll come out and clear it up? Because white people can't police each other because of the connection that they have with one another. What should black people do? Do we need our own army? Do we need our own war hero, our own war chiefs to make sure that whatever go wrong, that we're safe, that we're taken care of in our culture? All these questions need to be literally asked and answered, because when you have people who will let certain people do what they want to do, that can be dangerous. See, well, what it reminds me of is back in the day when they used to go out there and lynch black men and rape them and freak them and do all this nasty negative shit to them. And then they'd turn around and put another black man up on a pedestal. Oh, look how great, I love him. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Jay-Z did put him on a pedestal, but then they'd turn around and take another black man and just tear him down and try to hurt him. And the question starts to become, what's the difference between the two blacks? Is it an activity that they did wrong? If it's something that they did, like a crime, or like, didn't abide by some rule that they expected, and they didn't do that, so now one black man ain't shit and another black man is great. Where do we get to do that same leveraging? Where do we get to say all of these black people, white people right here are bad, and all of these white people over here are okay? Or is it just all white people are good, and those white people up at the state capitol, they really just they stand for America, they stand for justice, they stand for speaking up to liberty. But then you talk about black folks who tell you, hey, we've been disrespected, we've been demurgified. What the hell y'all doing? Y'all don't stand for equality. Y'all stand for separation. Y'all trying to divide the country. Y'all trying to keep up bullcrap that's supposed to be over with. The country has moved so far since then. And so I think that those narratives just got to change, because that's what makes these people be able to do what they want to do. They put these false narratives out there, and now you're stuck with them. You're stuck with a narrative that's false, and it's not real. And you can't go out there and complain to them because they're not listening. So it's just crazy. And the fact that they think that we're going to sit back and not say nothing and don't be vocal, that's why I refuse to have a job with a Caucasian, because you ain't going to stop me from talking. You ain't going to stop my money from coming in. You ain't stopping nothing I can do. If I'm on this earth breathing, that ain't got shit to do with you. Nothing. Just like you ain't got shit to me, ain't got shit to do with you breathing. You can do what the hell you want to do, and I'm going to do what the hell I want to do. But if it cross lanes and if it cross paths, then it got to be a level of respect, because you know, niggas, we can get disrespectful in a motherfucker. And it ain't going to be killing niggas off like it used to be, because it's going to be some problems when you try to drive down on niggas. Now, obviously, it's some black motherfuckers that just like want to only kill niggas. That's a part of the game. But it's some niggas that don't give a fuck about taking care of themselves and protecting their family, period, point blank. And especially if that's what's going to happen at the end. That you can just go down there and rip up a motherfucking state capitol building, and then we all can just sit back and be like, ooh, big, bad, tough white man. Oh my God. Ooh, I'm so scared. That ain't nobody rocking like that. Ain't nobody rocking like that. We all on this motherfucking planet. We all got fingers, hands, blood, heart. How are you going to be more important than me? How are you going to have more emphasis on planet Earth and in life than me? I can't see it happening. So I just say we got to push our best forward and make sure you do the fight, because these people are not your fucking friend. And it's sad that somebody could even lose their life. This lady lost her life up there. You know what I'm saying? And she just wanted to be down. And she got shot in the neck or even hurt. It's like even some of it's heinous. It's like, what? It's crazy out here, man. So I want to know what y'all think, man. Is this all a bunch of bullcrap that we just going through right now until the new president get in there? Is this something that we're going to have to contend to in the future? This is just like a small little bullcrap problem that small little amount of white people was trying to pull off. Didn't work out. We all back to normal today. Is everything crazy? Are we all jumping to conclusion and have any issues going through our head and it's really not valid? I want to know what you think. I want to know who my subscribers are and what you think, because this is critical. It's critical information that we all got to come to terms with and talk about. That there's some really wicked people out here, and not only do they hurt black people, but they will literally go and take over the fucking country building, a government building, and the government ain't gonna do shit about it. Nothing. They almost like want to sit back and see how it play out. And like I said in one of my Instagram posts, they do the most trying to lock black people up for RICO cases and drug cases. I was on the phone talking to somebody who was a drug dealer. Now all of a sudden, you in prison, you know the person that's a drug dealer, you making money from his drug operation. It's just a real serious thing. A lot of guys go down like that in the black community. But here's some people who's literally outside with barricades, breaking a window of a building, and they sitting up here making excuses for it, saying it's okay. So how are these black dudes in prison again for a RICO case, and they just was on a phone call? But these people literally got shit banged on a goddamn building down in D.C., and none of them is criminals. They put an article out, which I shared on my Instagram, saying, hey, the FBI, if it's a true post, could you let us know if you've seen any photos of people breaking laws and having crimes happen at that state capitol building? Send in videos and pictures. What the fuck are you talking about? You can just look at the video yourself and go down there and go get the motherfucker. And you know for a fact that they got face recognition in that whole area. You know they got that shit. They got that shit in China. These people ain't never did nothing but went down there and got the same damn thing. So you walk around D.C., they can tell off your cell phone ping who the fuck you are. So let's not play the game of it's such a secret. We don't know what happened. Where these people come from? Did they just jump out the sky? Because I was looking that way, now I'm looking that way, and then all I saw was just people, and they were mad. Like, come on, man. Everybody got to play dumb with y'all. And do we all got to play stupid? Come on. Just say you don't want to arrest them. Just say that's your family. Just say that's your cousin, your brother. Just say that's the people you know, you work with them, y'all have a relationship. And we will probably live longer and fucking move on. But when you try to play like we didn't see what we saw, that's not what we saw. Don't try to R. Kelly us. That's exactly what the fuck we saw. We saw y'all down there trying to take over the country. That's what you call a treason. That's what you call American takeover. Now, why are them people in prison? They make us say like, those were the most important 80 to 10,000 white folks in the world. If they go to prison, the whole country is shut down. Who gonna run the mills? Who gonna run the steams? Who gonna run the farms? Come on, man. Them white people ain't everybody. So it just rub you the wrong way, especially as a black person, because you see how they treat us. So I gotta talk about it. And I don't really like talking all that old race shit, because it's never ending. It never stops. You'll be talking race till you're 90, man. And who wants to? Who wants to do that? Who wants to make white people the center of their life every day? I'm not Roland Martin. Without Al Sharpton. I don't care every single day about what white people doing. It's not important to me like that. I know that it's people who make a living off that shit. I know it's people who talk about it every day, but I don't want to. I want to talk about life and fun, smiling and waterfalls and fucking the sky, and fish and girls and fucking money and things that I like. I don't give a shit. Filmmaking. I don't care too much about just one race of people in every aspect of their life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool. I guess if I had a white girlfriend or something like that, it'll make it more plausible for me to be in on that. So, if you're a white girl out there and you think I'm handsome and you think that me and you can have a good relationship and you want to contact me, you go right ahead, sweetheart, and hit me up in the comments or contact me directly and I will get back with you and then we can start dating. I'll take you to all the bougie places downtown in Chicago and we can have a whole good time. We could travel, fly around, and all that. I just made a proposition to a white girl that I don't even know yet. I'm busted. Alright. Back to my point. I just wish we could fix things, man, in our race, man. You gotta think black people been in America for 500 years, man. And it should never be something to carry on this long. I'm not against interracial relationships. I'm not against racial people having whatever. You only got one chance to live on this earth. So when you came out your mom, just like we all did, you get one chance. Every single day, the day ends, means it's gone forever. So by the time you 1 and 0 to 20 to 30 to 50 to 90, you're getting another chance every single day. So if you choose to fall in love with a girl that's not out of your race, or a guy that's out of your race, and somebody's complaining or tripping or they don't like it, that's their problem. You're supposed to be in love with who you're in love with. Every time somebody would diss my person in the other race and tell me some shit about how they don't like them, whether it was family or friends, I go buy that person something. Baby, I was at work today and they was talking shit about you. Here, one of these things for you. Oh, I was just talking to you, baby.